Hi guys, Dean of Arnold Times. Just thought I'd make a quick video. I wanted to show you some records that I've bought just recently, and I just received them, or picked them up tonight from a friend of mine, or friend of my sister's actually, but has become a friend through this record purchasing. Yeah, I just thought we'd go through them together. I know there's a few in there, hence why I bought them, but I haven't had a chance to actually go through them, all of them, so it's a bit of a rush sort of deal. So I just thought I'd make a video and we'll go through it together. So, like I said, I know there's some in there, what I'm expecting, but there's some other bits in there which I don't know. So we'll go through it together and hope you enjoy. Cheers. Okay, so first up, this is Gerald Jeffries. So, like I said, I don't know everything that's in here, or I don't know all the artists. So yeah, so bear with me. But yeah, this is Garland Jeffries, Escape Artist, and this comes with two 7-inch records in there, two little EPs. I won't get them out now, but that was, yeah. So I've never really heard of that. If anybody knows anything about him, let me know if he was in another band. But like I said, I've never come across him. But that would be, yeah, it's still in the cellophane as well, but opened. This is Tom Petty. This is, I believe, is a 12-inch of Tom Petty, limited edition, fooled again. 12-inch, yeah. So that's pretty cool. Another Saturday Night. I'm not quite sure what that is. I don't know if it's some kind of compilation. It's got a map of Louisiana on the back, which is quite interesting because I'm watching True Detective at the moment, which is set in Louisiana. Anybody else watching that TV program? It's quality. Next up, sounds like Gene Vincent on Capitol, and it's a mono press. That's pretty cool. Don't mind a bit of Gene Vincent. Next up, Roxy Music's Roxy Music. This is on the gatefold as well. So those bad boys in there. Don't know what press this is, so let's say I've only just had them this evening. This is the first time I've had a chance to really sort of dig in, so I haven't really checked out any catalogue numbers or anything like that. So this is literally just what I've got. So that's pretty cool because I don't have Roxy Music, but I do have a lot of their other stuff. Buddy Holly and the Crickets, 20 Golden Greats. Buddy Holly Lives, which is pretty cool in the cellophane. Again, cellophane's open, but that's okay. Is that a mono? I know, that's a stereo press. Gene Vincent single album, limited edition EP, that says there. Again in the cellophane. 5 Feet of Lovin'. Versions previously unreleased in the UK. So, which is on mono. So that's that, pretty cool. Next up, some more Gene Vincent, I think. I want to rock with Gene Vincent, or Music for Pleasure. Sorry if this is a bit dark. The Best of Rockabilly, Volume 1. Best of Rockabilly, Volume 2. That's coming away a little bit. The Pogues, If I Should Fall from Grace with God. I don't really know one Pogues, and that's the Christmas song. So it'll be interesting listening, see if anything else I might be interested in. Yeah. Don't know who this guy is, Andy Mackey. Well, again, if anybody knows anything about him, or he was in another band, or you should be screaming at me as you read this, going, he was in such and such a band, how can you not know that? Well, I don't know, so... and this album is In Search of the Eddie Riff. Price back then was £1.40. I don't recognise anything of it. Ride of the Valkyries, I recognise that. But yeah, I don't know Andy Mackey. Just somebody like me, he likes his saxophone and a cat. Okay, here's one I do know. Echo and the Bunnymen, Heaven Up There. I already got a copy of this, but that's pretty cool. It's on a textured sleeve. Dixie Midnight Runners, 2RA. This guy I don't know. Gary, US Bonds. Dedication in the Shrink. Again, if people know who this is, let me know. Don't really recognise any of his stuff on there, but never know. Elvis Costello in the attractions. Almost Blue, is it? What's that saying on there? Yeah, Almost Blue. On PB. Still in the cellophane, but opened. Sham 69, Hersham Boys. I think that might be a 12-inch single. Yeah, it's a 12-inch single, that is. Here's the band. That's pretty cool. I've just bought this, but yeah, I was saying the other day that my version of the band LP looks black. And this one, probably on the video, does look black, but I can see this with my own eyes looks brown, and the version I've got looks really black. So that'll be interesting to check out if it's a different version, different import or something, I don't know. But I'm really enjoying this album. Like I say, I've only just recently bought it, but I've been playing it quite a lot, and I'm really enjoying it, really loving that sort of sound that they've created. And yeah, brilliant. I'm really enjoying that. So that's pretty cool to get another copy. Hopefully it's a different kind of version. Next up, Beach Boys, Spirit of America. Again, in the cellophane. The record that won't ever go away. I've got 4 copies of this now. This is the best of the Beach Boys. I think you've probably seen this a few times. This is a stereo version, I believe. Yeah, stereo on Capitol. So I've got a few copies of this now, but still a good album. I just have a few of it. Quite a few of them, sorry. Next up, John Lennon's Rock and Roll, which I don't own, which is great. That'd be quite cool to listen to, because I don't own that. I do now, obviously. Phil Spector's Echoes of the 60s. I always see this in the charity shops in the UK, and I never pick it up, and I don't know why, because Phil Spector was a genius. Slightly mad, but still a genius. So yeah, that's pretty cool to have, actually. So I'll definitely give that a spin. I don't know what this is. Jukebox at Eric's, is it? Or Ernie's? Rock and Roll Volume 1. Looks kind of hillbilly-ish, early 50s type stuff. It's on the back, big crocodile on the back. Eric 008, it's on mono. Who we got in here? Duke Mitchell, Jim Dandy Highwaymen. Oh, Billy Pradger, the Frogmen, the Rays, the Playboys, Big Old Downey, Tom Blake. No, I don't really recognise any of the names on here. But yeah, that might be interesting. Give that one a listen. And some Roy Orbison, Golden Days, a golden collection of 20 all-time greats. Yeah, so that'd be pretty cool to have. That's not it. If you bear with me 1 second, I'll just move over. Now, let's shuffle across. Just quickly, while I'm making a transition, here's Zager and Evans that I bought today, album 2525 on Victor, and this is the UK label, which is slightly different to the US label, so I've been told, on the Facebook VC community tonight. I believe the US copy of this is a darker version, so yeah, I picked this up today. It was eight quid, so I was really happy with it. It needed a bit of a good clean, but used the old rubber, a razor trick, come up absolutely beautiful. So yeah, really happy with that, and it was really good listen. I was really enjoying it earlier on, so that's why I still there. But now we'll just move on to the next lot of records that I got, and these are the kind of I mean, they were pretty good, but these are from what I know, what's in here. There's 2 in here that I'm like uber excited about, so the rest are pretty good as well from what I can see. So here goes. So first up, this is the Clash, Sandinista. I don't know how you pronounce that, but yeah, I believe this is like a 4 LP set. That's pretty cool. I was really quite happy to get this, get a bit more light in there. I don't own any of the Clash as of yet, so that was pretty cool to get that. Tom Waits, Bounce Checks. I don't own any Tom Waits LPs. I've only got one of his 7-inch singles, which I picked up on mistake. But yeah, I've not really got into Tom Waits, but maybe I will do off of the back of this. So that'd be pretty cool. This one I'm pretty happy about getting a bit of select, a bit of two-tone. Too Much Pressure. Sorry, I keep saying just I really like this kind of music. Following on sort of from my mod stuff. coming through sort of the early 80s, when they had a bit of a revival, and two-tone kind of went hand in hand. So it was really cool to get a bit of the selector and some more two-tone. Was a special, so I was over the moon to get this, because this is a great album. Some of the songs on there, Message to Ruby, Nightclub, brilliant songs on there, absolutely brilliant. Too much too young, you know, some quality. Again, it's still in the cellophane as well, so been looked after. Next up, some Bowie. There's a few Bowie tracks in here. Like I say, I have seen, there's David Bowie there, but that's my own one already. Like I said, I'd seen a few of these LPs already, and yeah, they did say to me there'll be some Bowie and there'll be some Bruce Springsteen in here, because that's what her friend, the girl I bought them off, her dad liked, and these were all his records. So, here's up. So this is Scary Monsters. This is Station to Station, David Bowie. David Bowie, Young Americans. David Bowie, is this Aladdin Sane? I think that's how you say it. Sane, don't know if somebody pronounced that right for me. Gatefold. David Bowie and Ziggy Stardust and the Spider-Men of Mars. This, I believe, I did have a quick look at this. This is a 1971 press, but it's the second press that has the Main Man, is it? Yeah, Main Man logo on the back. But yeah, it's the second press, literally like months apart, once David Bowie had set up Main Man himself. So that's got that logo. Now this is a bit special apparently. They told me this, I haven't checked this, but they said this album could be worth quite a bit of money. So I need to look it up, but it's Hunky Dory, which I've seen before, but I didn't think it was a particularly rare album or anything like that. So I'll check that one out and see what they say. But I'd like to keep hold of it anyway. But it'd be nice to know what it's worth, just to see really. But that was pretty cool to get hold of. So that was it for the Bowie. Next up, this is the start of the Bruce Springsteen. So his first album, Bruce Springsteen and the Wild, the Innocent, and the E Street Shuffle. Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run, Gatefold. Bruce Springsteen, Darkness on the Edge of Town, still in a bit of cellophane. Bruce Springsteen, The River. This is quite chunky, there's some bits in here. It says on here what it is. 2 record set, including special lyric insert and 2 special picture in a bags. Whatever that means. Nebraska, which I've heard John Magnus might tell me a little bit different on this, Staffel. This is Bruce Springsteen, one of his best albums. I've not heard anything off of Nebraska, so it's pretty cool to own this off of what I've heard, that it being a great album. So yeah, definitely have to give this a spin. Next up, my first ever album I remember as a kid, Born to Run, Bruce Springsteen. Oh, sorry, Born to Run. Just past that one. Born in the USA. I've told this before, but this album was the first album I just remember seeing and being around as a kid and playing as a kid. And my dad must have had it in the early 80s, and I've got my own. I already have a copy of it up here somewhere, in there somewhere. It's cool to get another copy. And again, this one's going to be in a really good condition because it's still sealed. And that was a top 60 album in Virgin charts, £4.49. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Dancing in the Dark, I think that's a single. I think that's a 12-inch single. So that was pretty cool. And that's it for Bruce. Next up, Iggy Pop, the Idiot, which is pretty cool. I've just bought some Iggy Pop, so that was good to add to it. Now this next album, not this one, the next one, I've just bought, but I bought a slightly different version. So somebody, you might be able to tell me the difference between these versions. I think it's just an earlier version of what I bought, because yeah, I've just bought this album, This is Iggy Pop Raw Power. Iggy and the Stooges Raw Power. If you bear with me 1 second, if I can find it. Where is it? I'm just digging it out because I want to show you the difference and see if anybody can tell me what's going on with this. I can't find it now. It's bloody typical. As soon as I want something, it's not very there. Where have I put that? Where is it? It should be here in my recent. This is my recently bought albums. I can't bloody find it. Anyway, where the hell have I put that? Sorry about this, guys. Let me just find it because I need to show you what's on the front. Ah, well. That's going to bug me. That is going to bug me. But yeah, so I've bought Iggy Pop Raw Power. And it had Raw Power written on the front here. And this one doesn't, so I don't know if it's just a different version, or a, American release, or a foreign release, second release. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So, and as I say, I've been playing this album as well. I bought it the same day as I bought the band album. So that's pretty cool. The back's exactly the same, but the front's different. So I don't really know too much about that. Somebody might be able to enlighten me. Yeah, please leave a comment if you do. This was pretty cool to find. I haven't got any Jesus and Mary Chain, and this is Jesus and Mary Chain Psycho Candy. So that's pretty cool, and it's on Creation, I believe. Well, Jesus and Mary Chain were on Creation, but this says it's on Way Air Records. I may be wrong then. Oh well. That's pretty cool. That's sealed. It's not sealed, but it's still in the cellophane and it's in really good condition. Yeah. Jesus and Mary Chain. Psycho Candy. That's pretty cool. Next up, Neil Young after the Gold Rush. My first Neil Young, actually. Oh, that's a lie. I've got Neil Young there. But that's a 2012 repress of Harvest. This is an original, I believe. Gatefold. That's pretty funky. Led back. Next up, some Bob Dylan, John Wesley Harding. I've not really heard too much about this album. I've seen it on a few posts before, so it'll be interesting to get in there, see what this is all about. I don't know if it comes with anything. No. But yeah, so John Wesley Harding, CBS. 1968. Cool. Right. Next up, Andy Warhol, The Velvet Underground featuring Nico. So to go with some Bob Dylan, we have some Velvet Underground. This is the first anything of Velvet Underground's I've owned, and this is the Coca-Cola label or something like this. This is one that they said that was in here that they said was pretty cool. Oh shit! And there's me throwing it around on the floor. I don't want to show you what's next because it's my pièce de résistance. But yeah, this is pretty cool. This is in really, really good shape as well. Just a little bit of a scuff mark there, but I'm sure that'll clean out. And it has like this lovely Coca-Cola picture. I take it as an Andy Warhol picture. Obviously he did with the. Obviously I know the. What album am I thinking of? I've just drawn for Acre Stars competition. That'll come to me in a minute, but yeah, that was pretty cool. That's a gatefold album. Check that out a bit later. So last but not least, I didn't know this one was in here. I knew that Andy Warhol one was going to be in this box, and I am super fucking happy to get this. You don't know how happy I am to get it. I say that about a lot of records, but this is a massive, massive find for me. Like I said, I didn't know it was in the box, but I'm super, super happy to get this. And I did pull this one out straight away today when I found it. I've checked it out. So I won't. This is not sound effects, by the way. It's the album I'm going to pull to now. yeah, this is Unknown Pleasures by Joy Division. It's just awesome. I can't believe I actually own a copy of it now. This is an original release. I believe, or I've checked it out, and this is variation 4 of the album, and it's in great nick. It has the inner sleeve cover with it as well, and it is a Porky Prime cut, I believe, which is something to do with the dead wax. Not with the dead wax, sorry. It's with the run out labels. There's the running track. There's picture side A or B. I don't really know if that's A or B. And that's that, yeah. And then I believe in here, can't really see at the moment, but off of the there's some writing in there that's subscribed that says Porky's Prime Cuts, which is something to do to let you know it's a first press. So that's just absolutely amazing. I'm so happy to find that. That was just a ridiculous find, and it makes it kind of puts all the other ones to shame, really. Not to shame, that's a silly thing to say. It just kind of puts them in the background a little bit for me, because this is such a brilliant album. I'm just so happy to own it. Crazy. But like I say, I did spend a bit of money on this. The whole lot of this cost me £150. For all the records that I've just shown was 150 quid. So I think that's pretty well spent. I don't normally buy records like that, you know. I'm normally a charity shop type buyer, but when you find this stuff and somebody offers you a box of records that has that in it, then it makes it all worthwhile. That's just I'm amazed, blown away by that album. So what I'm going to do now is give it a clean and give it a spin. I'm going to have to put my headphones on because the wife's in bed because it's late and everybody's gone to sleep. Even the dog's asleep, and she made a mess earlier. Anyway, right, thanks very much, guys. I've got a few more videos to do. Hopefully, I'm sorry this one's gone on a bit long, but I'm sure you can appreciate I wanted to get those show you those records in this video. I've got a few more videos to do. Competition entries I want to do. I want to do a video for Adam Nichols' thread, because he's whinging that nobody does any videos for him. I'm only joking, Adam. You know, I love you, really. I want to do a video for him, and there's one or two more that I want to add to. So I will be over the weekend. I'm really busy at the moment with uni. I've just changed courses, so that's kind of set me back slightly. But still doing my music course, but I'm now doing a music management course instead of music tech. So it's kind of threw me a little bit. So I've got a bit of catching up to do. But hope everybody's well. Thanks for all the comments on the videos. Thanks for the new subscribers. Yeah, and just thanks for tuning in. Alright, cheers guys, have a good weekend. Bye bye.